All right, calm down. Can we talk about this? Can we? Oh, he's gonna give me one. Hey, we'll solve it right now. Okay. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Drift.
Before I start, a massive thanks to all the dealers at this year's Auto Assembly for supplying us with countless Hasbro, Takara, and even third-party goodies. That includes Rollout Roll Call, who were selling various convention exclusives, including this guy, the Transformers Collectors Club Timelines Depth Charge. He came complete with his instructions and bio card, which I've kept sealed to this day. In case you ask, I don't own Rampage. Yet. Depth Charge is a straight repaint of Hunt for the Decepticons Terror Dive. This works so much better than it should. That's the magic with FunPub. They recolor and or retool molds into characters that somehow make sense, or at the very least look great. It's amazing that they were able to pull this off with not just a movie mold, but one that doesn't turn into a watercraft, as if there were many to choose from. Instead, his alt mode is based on the Sukhoi Su-47 fighter jet, Ford Sweat wings and all. And man does this look good. Black, red and silver may be my favourite combo, but these aquatic colours go together like you wouldn't believe. Some might find them garish, and he is vibrant, I'll give you that, though not G2 vibrant to be sure. The paintwork? Phenomenal. Some of it even matches the original toy, such as these yellow bars and the gradient purple on the wings. Heck, these vents are painted like eyes, which makes this look like some alien sea creature. Comical? Slightly. Detrimental? Not in the slightest. You can tell this was originally a Bayformer because of the extra molded details, including the various panel lines, plus an actual cockpit with a seat and console. Oh, and did I mention that this is possibly one of the sleekest jet transformers I've ever reviewed? While he has undercarriage junk, it's spread horizontally, it doesn't hang all the way down like Universe 2's Silverbolt. While we're here, he has working landing gear. Also, his weapon clips underneath, as such. Or it can mimic his future Beast Mode's tail. This mold's transformation results in a robot that's full of character. He's still very sleek, but the way the nose cone and horizontal stabilizers fold in to form the chest, it makes him look powerful without being overly bulky. Also, his wings sit flush against his legs, instead of having them hanging off the figure's back, though the tail fins still create that effect. Once again, the deco is pure eye candy, though the additional grey and silver help to subdue or tone things down a little bit. It's how the original looked. To top it off, with just the right paint apps, that head is a dead ringer for Depth Charge. When I look at this mold, I think Retiarius. Maybe it's the trident, but I get a very gladiatorial vibe from this design, which is probably what they were going for with Terror Dive. At a casual glance, this wouldn't pass for an Autobot/Maximal, except this is Depth Charge, a corrupt, relentless bounty hunter, plagued with guilt and driven by vengeance under the guise of enacting justice. The weapon converts from a trident to a spear and back. Pretty cool actually, I just wish it wasn't solid blue and yellow. You can fold it up and store it on his back when not in use. But more importantly, those thick posts on the handle allow him to wield it in both hands at once. And yes, he has the articulation to pull off all the appropriate combat poses you could possibly want. No sign of mold degradation on this one. In fact, the shoulder connections on my copy are really tight. I worry about snapping things off and going back into jet mode. But chances are it is just mine, and it's the only concern I have with an otherwise excellent figure. Unlike most toys that I've covered, Depth Charge gets 2 separate ratings, which, thinking about it, I should have done with Dion. If you're into convention exclusives and price is no objective, get him. You can't go wrong with this guy. For casual fans, he's great as a one-off purchase, just to say you have an exclusive. But if you're not willing to pay that much for a deluxe, you're probably better off with Terradive or Space Case. As for my next review, I may not have Rampage, but I do own his half-brother, you might say.